Good morning, listeners, and welcome to the Trade Talk podcast. This is Shrikant Chouhan from Kotak Securities, PCG Research. On Monday, we saw gap up opening for our markets, and eventually the market has managed to close above the mark of 18,000. It was a sustained sort of trading session that we saw after a very long time. The market was consistently on the upward side during the day. We saw huge amount of buying in index heavyweights like HDFC Bank, along with few other stocks, ITC, and a few technology companies. Broadly, we are of the view that the markets have managed to sustain above the important level of 17,800, 850, where it was facing some resistance. And on Monday, after even opening higher, we saw consistent upward activity. I mean to say, the profit taking, which was the consistent trend of last few weeks, that was not there, and we saw the market was moving upward. The bank Nifty was completely flat, maybe because of all these private banks have declared their numbers, and now State Bank is the only bank which is going to announce its number in the current month. That's the reason the bank Nifty was flattish, but it was also very close to its important resistance area of 41,500, 41,800. So here we are going to see some sideways sort of activity, but on the dismissal of 41,800, we can expect further more momentum in bank Nifty. Till then, we are expecting some stock specific sort of activity from the BFSI sector. But for the Nifty, there we have fair chances of hitting 18,300, 350. Singapore Nifty today is quoting above some 18,100, 150 levels on the back of fall in the crude prices. We saw a quick and sharp decline in crude prices on Monday. Brent was around $96, $97. From there, all the way it cracked to the levels of 92. Again, it was on the back of recessionary fears. So that's the reason we saw some sell-off in crude prices, which will help emerging markets in the near term. The dollar index was around 11.50, and 10-year bond yield is still above the mark of 4%. Crude is in the range of 98 and 84 since last almost 1.5 months. So unless and until we are not seeing Brent is falling below the mark of 84, we are going to see a range bound sort of activity, and after hitting the upward boundary, now again it is coming back to the lower boundary. So that's the overall trend that we can analyze based on the chart of Brent crude. But while looking at the broader market and stock specific action, the market was doing extremely well on Monday, and we saw buying from FIs more than 4,000 crores. Since last 3-4 days, we are seeing consistent buying from FIs, which clearly indicates that they are expecting dollar index to come down in the near future, which will actually help our currency to appreciate from maybe the levels of 83, 82.75. Most of the time they take a call on the rupee, on the dollar well in advance, and based on that they start managing their activities. So that's the overall observation that we can share with you. And based on overall formation of the market, we are of the view that now 17,800 will act as major support in the medium term. On the higher side, 18,100 is going to act as major resistance. So between 18,100 150, we saw multiple times selling pressure in the market. Above that, we can expect market to move towards 18,300, 350, and above this mark of 18,000, we need to be more and more stock specific instead of becoming more and more index specific. So broadly we are going to focus again on auto companies because today they are going to announce their monthly numbers. Cement stocks should do well because on that also we discussed some few days back that they should do well as monthly numbers going to come in the near future. That will help all the cement companies based on their numbers to trade higher. Yesterday there was huge amount of buying in companies like ACC, Ultratech Cement as well as Ambuja. So there we can expect further more activity. And finally, we need to focus on a few FMCG companies as crude is correcting back from the highs. That's all from my side. With this, I'm ending today's morning podcast. Thank you very much for listening us. Have a great day to all of you.